Paul Sykes on his close friend Delroy Showers in his 1990 biography, Sweet Agony. Del had been my pal for 2 sentences and all the time in between. He's short and looks nothing much in clothing, but when he strips off, you can't believe your eyes. He's massive, with masses of thick, hard muscle. He's handsome too, a dead ringer for Ken Norton. He doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, trains almost every day. A good, clean-living boy, with his only flaw being a terribly strong leaning towards smooth-skinned, fair-haired white boys, a tendency he doesn't deny. Also, Paul adds, "This car was on hire," he told me, and he'd passed the test since being released. He had a car on hire permanently. He needed one for his business. Important vegetarian from his father's homeland of Nigeria. He drove exactly like he did everything. Short, intense bursts of maximum effort and sudden stops. He was the only fella I'd ever met who could equal my circuit times, and he didn't have to train with anywhere near the intensity that I had to. He didn't need to because he was so naturally fucking strong. He is only 5'5" and weighs 13 stone. A 28-inch waist and 28-inch thighs, a chest like a golf course and arms like knotted tow rope, and was far from older than his years. Sometimes his wisdom made him seem ancient. He was the quickest learner I'd ever come across, but soon lost interest when he thought he'd learned significant to get him through without making a fool of himself. Occasionally he'd think he was an expert when only he'd scraped the top off a subject, and he'd lean through to discover the subjects bored him. But on a subject like chess, the rules and the object of the game, he was easily the quickest and best player I knew. He was the best player a week after he'd been shown the game. Dell was bright, quick, and self-educated, and he just remembered his manners.